There once was a man by the name of Donkey Skin, pure strength personified, unyielding, indomitable, formidable, unbreakable. He was the Elden Lord. Oh, he sure was. For all of about 20 seconds. But do not let those trivialities ruin such an achievement, for what a mighty one it was. Radagon of the Golden Order, reduced into nothingness, as Donkey Skin himself fell into the nothingness of death. But, alas, he is one with the grace of gold. Death, though restored to the lands between at large, does not apply to such a man as the tarnished donkey. This is the story of his rebirth and subsequent reinventing of himself as the host of National Donkographic after being cast aside by the new Elden Lord, 𝒟𝓃𝓀𝓈𝓅𝑒𝓇𝒾𝑒𝓃𝓸. For it would seem the lands between is not done with the man. There's a new mystery and a new land to discover, full of new fauna and flora, all centered around a missing demigod and a problematic omen. And so we join Donkey Skin live from the consecrated snowfield as he searches for the entrance to the Palace of Morgwen, the first true obstacle between our humble crew and the observation of a new, natural world.
Hi, I'm Donkey Skin here with National Donkographic. Currently in the consecrated snowfield looking for some back alley portal or something, I don't know. See, a local back in Liurnia told me to meet this white mask guy and he'd hook me up, take me out to the savannah in the back of a Toyota and all that. The guy made sure to tell me he was the best tour guide around, but, well, bit of an issue there. I killed the guy. I killed the best tour guide in Liurnia. But I mean, hey, he killed my maiden. I think that's a reasonable reaction, right? Hey, listen, I was the Elden Lord once.
Without the Pureblood Knight's medal, getting to Morgwen's palace is going to be a bit more, well, not complicated exactly, but more of an adventure, which is exactly what we're looking for here at National Donkographic. So, there we go. Perfect. And look at that. Our first sight of nature.
Bad news, pal. Pals in this case. You took the wrong portal. Erdtree's actually on the other side of the map. Bummer, right? Now here on National Donkographic, we deal with the natural world, but that's not exactly including humanity. We are more interested in the creatures covering this planet. The Omen Moog is a known Moog-lester and a wanted criminal, but we hold no sway in that world. We make nature documentaries, not true crime. Which is why we're proud to announce we've partnered with NBC's To Catch a Predator featuring Donk Hansen, who has recently captured a certain Omen Moogwin in a bit of a trap involving his half-sibling 𝒟𝓃𝓀𝓈𝓅𝑒𝓃𝓾𝓏, who is allegedly in this cocoon. What he doesn't know is that the 𝒟𝓃𝓀𝓈𝓅𝓒𝓏 in the cocoon is actually a paid actor.
Sex.
I'm afraid not, sir. Why don't you take a seat over there? This has been NBC's To Catch a Predator, giving the air back to our friends at National Donkographic.
It is a strange entrance, as far as doors to alternate worlds go, but the wonderful lady who spawned from the aether as soon as I blinked said it was alright. So, quite simply put, I failed to see the issue. Just as I failed to regret my choice upon seeing the wondrous vistas of this new land, it is a truly breathtaking sight.
Upon entering the Land of Shadow, we are met with our first sight of fauna fairly quickly, something I think is called a curse blade, but due to a lack of a monster dossier, I am yet unsure, but the man is a ninja and will suplex you into the ground. You will cry. But the most important part here is that he or she is indeed a sword sponge, which does not bode well for the difficulty level of the rest of this DLC.
Oh, look over there. Here we see the elusive birds of a feather, the grave bird of the gravesite plain, seemingly wrought with stone carvings and almost statuesque in nature. They're pushovers, but sometimes make me feel violent tingles, especially when roofs are involved. And Michael, dear Michael, cannot simply put a grace closer and with less obstacles. He wants us to suffer like the Java rhino, which is soon to be extinct. Dear God, that poor rhino.
Heading down the path ahead, we quickly run into a more human aspect of the Realm of Shadow, as I have learned it is called. Fellow Tarnished, here for a variety of reasons. Loyalty to 𝒟𝓃𝓀𝓈𝓅𝑒𝓃𝓾𝓏, searching for your boss's dead corpse, you know, typical stuff. Ahead of the main camp of Mikla's merry band is a massive feat of architecture that I believe may be our next destination.
Now that, I dare say, is quite intriguing.
For such a creature, when your main predator is the humble tarnished, the small, humble, third-person tarnished, a hunting tactic such as this simply makes sense. Imagine the player as Mario from Super Mario 64. The camera is Lakitu, and these bosses are trying to eat him. That's what's happening here repeatedly. It was quite violent, actually almost like this time in Tasmania with that bastard from Looney Tunes. Hi, I'm 𝒟𝓃𝓀𝓈𝓅𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓂 name of Mesmer. I don't try to get involved with politics here at National Donkographic, but you see, again, I don't try to get involved with the politics here at National Donkographic. Just ignore that. Ignore what I said. My glucose levels are extremely low right now. My brain function is not brain functioning. The mysterious castle incense, underwhelming compared to its lands between equivalent, but probably 3 times as dangerous, yet containing similar amounts of uncovered feet. I died multiple times. It was ridiculous.
It is the fabled From Software DLC curse. We must endure for the sake of observational science.
Yes, I was afraid of that, Mr. Not Attenborough. It's the classic formula of base game, but harder. I may be a virgin to the From Software way of life, but this is one thing I was aware of, Mr. Miyazaki, you rat bastard. The first of many non-speaking main bosses, R'Lana is Malenia disguised as her father's first wife's sister on speed now instead of crack. Dear Lord R'Lana, someone help me, help me! Oh. I did. Cool sword. Very cool sword. Swords, even. I even went so far as to spec an intelligence for you. Can you believe that? Can you believe it? It didn't last long. Beyond the castle, I present to you 𝒟𝓃𝓃𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄𝓄 soldiers of the lands between. Unfortunate for them, but what the Shadowlands have that the lands between lack.
It is the wacky waving inflate. That's not how it goes, and I was actually just saying this over and over to myself in my home the other day. I said, David, you know what is funny? That little Family Guy clip. David, you love Family Guy. And that little clip is just so jolly. That's what I said to myself. Now do the clip, David. It is the wacky waving, arm flailing inflatable tube guy. They are beautiful, and they have little legs. That is simultaneously the cutest and most monstrous thing I've ever laid eyes on.
Now here comes the fun part, figuring out how to get to the other regions of the map. This is like one of our typical forays into the Amazon, though this time we are distinctly lacking a local guide, as no one in this area seems to actually enjoy our presence. So we wandered, and eventually I found this random cave over here, and it led me to an entirely different area of the map. The base of 𝒟𝓃𝓀𝓈𝓅𝑒𝓇𝒾𝓄𝑒. There was literally nothing there. It was pretty though, I will admit that. Oh, and also there was a bear. A singular bear. Back to the graveside plain though, there was another cave, and this time it led me southward, and the sight that greeted me was among the most breathtaking these eyes have ever breathtook. That's a word. Fields of blue stretched across the horizon, glowing in the slight darkness of the Shadowland night. I was filled with wonder. But like the base of 𝒟𝓃𝓀𝓈𝓅𝓃𝓾, there is also nothing here but hole. But there was a hole. Took me an unreasonable amount of time to realize there was a path going down. Please forgive me for that. Remember, low glucose. Legs. Femur. How is my femur not broken? At the bottom of the hole is the putrescent knight, an interesting creature, sort of just a blob man on a blob horse, Radon, but made out of melted putty or Play-Doh or half-chewed chewing gum mixed with the Orphan of Kos or something. Which I'll admit, despite the cool design, kinda turned me into the evil donkey skin for a second there, like full-on Super Mario Sunshine, but instead of just vandalizing things with paint, I was considering something involving weapons of mass destruction. I calmed down a bit once I truly understood how to dodge to this fellow because it's actually kind of easy. If I can do it, pretty much anyone can. I'm the real litmus test here. And now I see the putrescent knight for what it really is. An actual good fair boss fight in this DLC. A tier, kiss me. Hi, I'm DonkeySkin here with a National 𝒟𝓃𝓃𝓃𝓃 special private feature for home view only. There is a massive dragon, the largest we have yet seen, outmatching Grandsax by a bit. What his or her name is unknown. They are dead if the spear through the eye is an indication. The nearby dragon priestess wants me to run an errand for her, and I mean, I'm kind of on the job right now, but it involves eating a dragon heart, which doesn't exactly sound delectable, but it does sound interesting, and probably slightly illegal.
Curse you, Bale! I hereby vow you will rule this day. Behold, a true Drake warrior, and I, DonkeySkin.
Ah, that felt good. That felt good, Egon. I can see why you like doing it so much. It's refreshing. I feel like I could bench press Guinevere. 2 Guineveres. He saw my prowess firsthand and found himself impressed, and so asked me to help him take down the dragon Bale the Dread. Bale the Dread, Bale the Dread. Sounds familiar, George. Bale the Dread, Balerion the Black Dread. George, come back here this instant. You can't keep getting away with this. Hey, make sure this recording is on a separate channel from the main production. I don't think main HQ will appreciate airing this on live television. Yeah? Okay, thanks. Never have I ever felt so DonkeySkin in my life, and then soon after that I donkey-sinned by partaking in Dragon Communion, but I actually have no idea what it did, and I kind of forgot about it as soon as I did it. So that makes it okay, right? Like legally? Hi, I'm DonkeySkin here with National 𝒟𝓃𝓃𝓃𝓃. This is going to be a quick segment because there's legitimately nothing to report on except a single question. Who is 𝒟𝓃, and why is his hidden grave so empty? Is it you, Dragon Corpse? Are you 𝒟𝓃? I love the red accents you've got going on here. I really dig it. I would go so far as to say I enjoy it, but the only thing here is a reused gravebird. I'm crying uncontrollably. Hi, I'm DonkeySkin here with National 𝒟𝓃𝓃𝓃𝓃 here in front of the Shadowkeep, home to—
Is that a fucking hippopotamus? In my 80 years of documentary work, I have never once spoken ill of a creature featured in any of them. For all nature is beautiful. Though I suppose now I should rephrase that. Most nature is beautiful. This god-forsaken golden hippo, though, can suck on my golden elephant gun. Later on, we found other specimens in a place called 𝒟𝓃. Now, I must say this with a heavy heart, for though the hippo is an evil bastard, it is an evil bastard that cannot help it. It is nature after all. But if a fire were to break out in the jungles of 𝒟𝓃, that would be a travesty, of course. But, would it be so bad if we perhaps let those hypothetical flames run their course? Ash is good for the environment, after all.
But enough of that, we are here for the main man, the trailer guy himself, Mesmer the Impaler. Mother, oh dear mother, where have you gone? Have you finally secured your cigarettes from that Erdtree you were telling me about? That greater will fellow? Oh, wait, you're not my mother. Oh dear Lord, save my soul, for America has abandoned us all. It's your fault, Tarnish. Take my snakes, you donkey bastard. I had nothing to do with it. She was already dead. Blame the husband. He was there. He was her, in fact. I beat the case, and in any case, what do you know? You've been locked in here for however long. I tell you the exact time, I haven't exactly found the item description yet, okay? And you guys don't exactly keep clocks around. I wish you guys would hurry up and invent textbooks already. There are better ways to dispense information. Okay, we did it. That was a bump in the road. It doesn't even look like it was necessary. This room doesn't even go anywhere, but it's fine. It was for a good cause, for observational science. Hi, I'm DonkeySkin here with National 𝒟𝓃𝓃𝓃𝓃. thankfully a wonderful change of pace compared to our last expedition. This other pathway out of the Shadow Keep was far more, not peaceful I would say, but at least it looks pleasing to the eyes, though we came across fauna fairly quickly and not of the passive variety. It was some crazy Radon cosplayer on a hog, man. Radon, haven't thought about that guy in a while, but man am I glad he's dead for good. Forever. Wish I knew where Moog's corpse went though. Me and my buddy Ansbach are very similar in that regard. Though Hogman, sorry, right, got distracted. He went down pretty easy actually, and then very soon after Mr. Not Attenborough and I discovered something incredible. I will pour one out for you, dear golden lady. Again, forgive me for killing your husband, who is also you. He was trying to kill me because I was trying to steal your ring, which you hired me to do, if you remember that. So, yeah, rest in peace, pieces, and all that. In other news, there remains one unexplored area before the last. The mystical swamp, which Miyazaki claims to be his magnum opus of stagnant water. I did not mention it to the cameras earlier, but I accidentally might have theoretically come across this place already thinking it was but a mausoleum with a very unique arena. Imagine my surprise when I killed this sorcerer and the door opened. I was waiting for a similar thing with Godwin, Miyazaki. Thanks for nothing. I don't know what Miyazaki's obsession with stealing my horse is about, but that was not a hike I wish to partake in again, ever again.
Depths of your foolishness!
Hi, I'm Donkey Skin here with National Donkographic. Okay, I took a few turns, I went a few places, talked to a creepy man, and wow, let me tell you, we saw some weird shit, man.
Some weird shit, it sure was. 80 years of this shit, and never have I shat so hard. So many hands, so many fingers.
On the other hand, though, I finally found out what all those bloodstains were about. Turns out the creepy man was creepy. Who knew? I now have a phobia of whatever he's wearing, though. That's awful. This is awful. Hi, I'm Donkey Skin here with National Donkographic. Oh dear God, man, why is this place so laggy? Curse you, Miyazaki, for putting such an interesting place in this game but forgetting to optimize it. I mean, seriously, a jungle in a Souls game that's so unique, but this waterfall blew up my fucking house! My PC is an inferno! Ah! Skill issue, probably. And so, we reached the end of our journey. Such glorious specimens of flora and fauna we have observed on this journey, whether it be first-hand, up and close, or from afar. But now, we find the man at the center of the mystery in this new land, 𝒟𝓃𝓀𝓈. And what has happened to him since he was abducted and molested by that bastard Omen Moog? Though we're not supposed to be involved, you know, just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Through this door, I have no doubt we will soon find our answer. The event of a lifetime awaits.
Honored. And my lord brother's soul.
What on earth? No, it
So that he
that's,
may be
no,
my
that's
consort.
impossible. They patched you, and then I killed you. The post-patch one. Oh no, you're pre-patched this time, and you those horns. Oh dear God, Moog! Oh no, I've done a thing. Oh, I have done a thing indeed. Oh, shit. How could you do this, sir? The Moog Lester was a 𝒟𝓃𝓀𝓈 the whole time. What a twist! not my soul.
If you have known sin, if you grieve for this world, then yield the path forward to us.
You have done it, sir. We are free of this hell. This beautiful, wondrous hell. Forget this. I am done. I'm 98 for God's sake. I can't take it anymore.
So, that was Shadow of the Erdtree, everyone. I had sort of hoped this new profession of mine would be less intensive than the last, but should have known anything involving Miyazaki would have ended this way. At least the man himself isn't here to put a bullet in me again like last time. Oh, for God's sake, man.